Hey, my brothers and sisters in the spirit, I greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, what's within. Greetings, greetings. Thank you for checking back with your sister. I hope all is well with your family. Sending you all much love and light and peace be unto you. Good vibes to you. With this shift that's going on, are many of you starting to now notice the mist that's in the atmosphere? For some of you, you might notice it as seeing light language, seeing like little squiggy looking lines, some lines looking like a U, or weird S, straight lines, but all of them like dots. You know, these are like considered as universal light languages. If you don't know what they look like, Google it or type in light language, and you will see people who are receiving downloads and they are drawing them. Okay, you get an idea what I'm talking about. But I've been seeing this lately. I've been seeing this phenomena lately, not only outside but even within my home. You know, seeing these odd-looking symbols, and they are in the mist. You know. If many of you are not seeing them, you know, don't worry about it. But I'm speaking to those who are seeing them. You know, everyone eventually, when the time is right, will start having their own experiences. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just speaking my experience, my testimony, just giving many of you updates on things I've been noticing, whether there are downloads, updates of downloads, or information that I have been retrieving from within myself. I just share it. You know, I don't share everything, but I do choose to share, shall I say. This helps many of you to know that you're not alone and your sister is walking with you. I'm going through this as well. But anyway, I've been seeing this mist also within my home. And I find this phenomenon to be very interesting indeed. I was noticing it last year. I think I spoke about it in a couple of my videos last year, to where I was talking about this mist that I was seeing. And definitely, you know, as well as energy outside, as far as me looking up at the sky, you know. I'm noticing this morphing of energy that's hovering in the sky. It would appear, you know, when I find myself kind of like, you know, staring at the sky, I would see it. I find that to be very interesting as well. But anyway, I just want to share it with somebody. Yeah, your sister is seeing it too. I'm seeing it too. And also, I've been noticing with my bare eyes, I've been seeing a lot of apparitions of family within my home. You know, it don't have to be my home. I can be, you know, over my grandmother's house. You know, I just noticed that there are certain times during the day where my senses get real heightened. Okay, I get real sensitive and real heightened at a certain time of the day, and I can just be sitting there, you know, whether it be my room or the front room, and all of a sudden I see these, you know, apparitions, you know, what look like beings or people. You know, I see them 1 minute and they just fade out. I'm like, wow, man, these dimensions are, wow, they are just merging big time. These dimensions are merging big time. You know, I've been seeing a lot of mantis as well, that would appear before me and fade out. And they look tall, look as tall as my ceiling. So if maybe you have a bedroom and you see, and you look up at your ceiling, that's how tall these mantis look. I mean, that's how tall they look. I don't never see them, you know, at my level, and I'm like, what, 5'2", 5'3". They look real tall looking, as tall as the ceiling, you know. I truly believe when they pop up in your room, they probably have to bend down just to, you know, come in your room, you know, or walk through your walls, shall I say, because they have the advanced technology to do it, but they are tall. They are very tall beings, the mantis are. But I'm just saying, when I do see them, I see them even when they're coming through. I see them. They are tall. These are tall insectoid beings and very advanced and friendly as well. They are very advanced and very friendly. I sense that about their energy. Very peaceful. Um, yes, indeed, family. It's nothing like raising your vibration, because the experiences that you would have, they would be so positive, and you will no longer start attracting the darker beings anymore, because they cannot stand, your light, for one thing, and also when you raise your vibration, you know, you're rising up within the energies to where they cannot go. They cannot go. And so, with that being said, you won't be attracting them nor seeing them anymore. So, I would advise many of you to work on yourselves, renew your thoughts process as well as your heart, because the heart is the heart center. The heart center is where the enemy is trying to attack you big time. If the enemy can get your heart, they got you. It is your heart center. I mean, that controls everything, just your heart center alone, being a place of love, compassionate, just being your heart center alone will keep you, from the hands of the enemy, shall I say, spirit, the hands of the enemy due to spiritual wickedness. As far as being attacked spiritually, because when you're in your heart space, your vibration will automatically just rise. Okay, period. It will rise. Period. It will keep you. It will keep you out of that place of being judgmental. And I had to learn this myself, family. So I'm not telling you nothing that, I'm not telling you something that I don't know. I had to learn this myself. Okay, I had to renew my mind and get my heart right, and learn a lot about being in your heart space. It will just keep you from looking down on your brothers and sisters, and if anything, you want to help, pull them up. You wouldn't want to look down on anybody. It's a powerful thing being in your heart space. It really is. Many of you know that I've been telling you how I've been seeing these light ships in the sky. These white looking, some of them are small, some of them are medium, some of them are large. They're different sizes, but I've been seeing them in the sky. They look like, some of them look like long cigar looking ships. Family, these light ships are Palladian ships, okay? And I didn't know that before, but these are Palladian ships. These light ships are also surrounded. They also appearing around the sun. I'm sure many of you are seeing this phenomenon yourself online. A lot of these long-looking ships that are surrounding the sun. These are nothing but Palladian light ships, okay? And they are around for such a time as this. They are doing a whole lot of observing, all right? So I wanted to bring this to many of your attention. I don't recall ever meeting a Palladian ET, but I do see their light ships up in the sky when I'm thinking positive, and also when I'm giving honor to the Most High God. I see those Palladian ships big time. I see them big time. A lot of times they would just appear, out of nowhere, like one would just pop up in this dimension, and I see it, and then all of a sudden it just fades out. But I just wanted to share that with many of you. That's what those are. Those are Palladians. They're inside those light ships, family. Now, if many of you are seeing these so-called triangle-looking light ships in the sky, those are a lot of reptilians being those ships. This is what I was told from my higher self. A lot of reptilians being those ships, and for the most part, and also humans being those ships. People who are I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. People who are having experience of being abducted, Okay, they know what I'm talking about. Whether they are being abducted by ETs or people that are in the black projects. It's called My Lab, okay? They're doing a whole lot of experimenting. A lot of them work with ETs as well, like with Grays as well. They're part of that agenda as well. But the reptilians as well as humans, they are the ones that are flying those triangle looking ships. And many of you might say, what do you mean human? You have to realize, family, it goes back, it goes all the way back to when, our government officials made some kind of alliance with the ETs, trading, information as well as their technology, shall I say, and learning how to build light ships, okay, for their personal users. And a lot of these, like I said, triangle looking light ships, they're nothing but reverse engineering, family. They are nothing but reverse engineering. And, they're flying them around everywhere. I don't really know why they're not making it public, because you can see them in the sky big time, all those three looking lights. But what I'm saying is, if many of you are seeing them around your home, please know, if not you, somebody close to you, a neighbor, somebody around your home is being taken due to My Lab, okay? What I mean is, these are like government officials, black projects, I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, they're the ones that's taking people and doing experiments on them. A lot of people who are dealing with gang stalking are dealing with this as well. So that's what's going on there. I know I don't speak too much about it, but I received this information within myself. My higher self let me know, yeah, when you see those right there, it's pretty much people that's operating them, or reptilians. So, for the most part. But now the round saucer ones, a lot of Grays are operating the round saucer looking ones. Okay, they're not the only ones. Okay, there are other ETs that are operating some round ones as well. But I'm just saying, for the most part, the Grays are the ones that are operating the round saucer ones, as well with some other ETs are using those as well. So I just wanted to share that information. When I had my experience with the Mantis, I don't remember what the ship looked like, because when I became conscious and aware of having the experience, I was already inside the ship. It was dark and everything. I was already inside of it. So looking at it from the outside, I don't know what the outside looked like, fam. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you what the outside looked like. All I know is remember this sound, what it sounded like inside. I remember how dark it was inside. I remember how the floor looked it, how the walls looked it, and the experience was just so unreal. It was just so unreal. But anyway. Just know, family, you're not alone, and it's good to speak about things. I mean, I'm a big advocate for that. It ain't good to hold on to things, because that's not good. When you hold on to thoughts and emotions and all of that, all it does is block your chakras. And even if you're not talking about it, at least write down, that what you are feeling. It's always good to express yourself. So never stop doing that. Whether it's through writing, journaling, or just making your own videos. It's good to speak about things. We're not meant to have experiences down here and not share. I don't believe that. So anyway, family, your sister, like I said, I'm still seeing this weird energy in the sky. it depends on where I'm focused, where I'm looking. It'll just show up, and I find it to be very interesting. It looks kind of like dark, and it just appears in the sky. I'm not really sure what that's all about. All I know is this world as we know it has definitely changed. It's like I'm in the world but not of this world. And I can truly say that. That's how I feel. I am in this world but not of this world. This world is not my home. So much has changed, and I don't know. That's why I love to meditate. I'm going back to my spiritual home. And I'm learning a lot. I'm receiving a lot of downloads when I meditate, and I'm seeing a lot of beings and people that knows me, but I don't remember them, and they are happy to see me, and I just greet them with love, and I'm just happy to be in their presence, and I'm like, hey, I'm here, sending you lots of love, you know, um, I'm here to receive. That's why I said my intentions, I'm here to receive. That was just for my highest good. Because I don't remember. Teach me to remember. Help me to remember. I even had a dream slash vision of a past life of being a bug. Of being a bug. How interesting. Not here on this earth, but on another planet. There are many, many, many other Earth-like planets that are out there. You know, um, maybe I'll talk about that one day. But I feel like it's going to go over many of your heads, so that's why I'm not even going to talk about that right now. But just know that we have all existed before. Um, yep, that's all I want to say. Peace and love to my kings and my queens. And bye for now.